Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you something. What if I told you that the key to your success is not luck, not talent, not even intelligence, but something far more powerful? What if I told you that your mindset, your beliefs, your thoughts, your inner dialogue is the engine driving your entire life? Because here's the truth. Your mindset is the filter through which you experience the world. Two people can look at the same situation. One sees defeat, the other sees opportunity. One sees failure as a sign to quit, the other as a signal to grow. So what is mindset? Your mindset is the mental lens that shapes how you interpret and respond to life. It determines whether you rise above your challenges or get buried under them. It decides whether you pursue greatness or settle for less. The good news? Mindset is not fixed. It's not written in your DNA. It's a skill, a habit, and like any skill, it can be trained. Let's break it down into two types of mindsets as defined by psychologist Carol Dweck. 1. The fixed mindset. 2. The growth mindset. People with a fixed mindset believe their abilities are set in stone. They think, I'm either good at this or I'm not. They avoid challenges, fear failure, and give up easily. Why? Because failure to them means they are not good enough. On the other hand, people with a growth mindset see effort as the path to mastery. They believe abilities can be developed. They embrace failure, not as a full stop, but as a comma, a pause before the next chapter. They're not afraid to be a beginner because they know greatness comes from growth. Let me ask you something. What kind of mindset do you want to carry into your future? Because here's a hard truth. You can't have a successful life with a self-destructive mindset. It all starts within. In this speech, we're going to dive deep into how to master your mindset, how to rewire your thinking, how to turn negative beliefs into powerful fuel, and how to develop the mental toughness required to turn obstacles into opportunities. Because when you master your mindset, you don't just change your thoughts, you change your life. If mindset is the foundation of success, then your inner voice, the way you speak to yourself, is the blueprint. Think about this for a moment. Every single day, you are having a conversation with yourself, and the words you say matter more than you realize. You can't build a winning life with a losing conversation inside your head. Let's be honest, most people's self-talk is toxic. They say things like, I'm not good enough. I'll never figure it out. People like me don't succeed. They don't need enemies. Their own mind is fighting against them. But here's the good news. You can reprogram your inner dialogue. You can rewrite the script. And just like a computer, your mind will begin to run new commands. Step 1, awareness. You cannot change what you do not notice. Start paying attention to how you speak to yourself. Is it empowering? Is it encouraging? Or is it filled with doubt, criticism, and fear? Write it down, observe it, catch it in the act. You'll be surprised how often your inner critic shows up when you're trying to grow. But remember, that voice isn't the truth, it's a habit, and habits can be broken. Step 2, interrupt and replace. Once you recognize a limiting thought, don't just ignore it, interrupt it. Let's say you catch yourself thinking, I'm going to fail. Stop. Then say, no. I'm learning, growing, and every step forward is progress. Or instead of, I'll never be as good as them, say, I am on my own journey. I'm not competing, I'm creating. This might feel strange at first, but over time, your brain accepts repetition as reality. That's the secret of belief. Your brain believes what you repeatedly tell it. Step 3, affirm your new identity. Speak as if you are already the person you want to become. Say things like, I am confident. I am a disciplined, focused person. I succeed because I never give up. At first, these may feel like lies. That's okay. You're not lying to yourself. You're leading yourself. Here's the truth. You can't think like a loser and live like a champion. You must upgrade your self-talk to match the future you're building. Talk to yourself like you would talk to someone you love, someone you believe in, because that person is you. Let's get something straight. Most of the limits in your life are not out there in the world. They're in your head. Your limits are often just stories. Stories you've told yourself for so long that you began to believe them. Stories like, I'm not smart enough. I always mess things up. This is just who I am. But here's the question. Who wrote those stories? Because if you wrote them, guess what? You can rewrite them. The mind is a muscle. Your mind is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it becomes. Every time you stretch your comfort zone, you're growing mental muscle. Every time you do something you fear, you're proving that fear is a liar. Every time you persist when you feel like quitting, you're building resilience. That's how champions are built. Not in moments of ease, but in moments of adversity. Pressure reveals who you are and transforms who you can become. Mental strength is built in the fire. You cannot develop grit in comfort. You have to face hard things. You have to keep moving when nothing is guaranteed. You have to take that next step when it's dark, when it's lonely, when it's uncertain, because that's when mindset becomes power. Let me tell you something powerful. You were not born with limits. You were taught them, and you can unlearn them. Your exercise. Visualize breaking your limits. Close your eyes and imagine the biggest mental block holding you back. Maybe it's fear of failure. Maybe it's low self-worth. Maybe it's the belief that you're too late or not enough. Now visualize yourself shattering that belief, literally breaking through it like a wall. Feel what that would be like. Feel the strength in that version of you. That version of you exists. You just have to rise and meet them. Repeat this to yourself. I am not my fear. I am not my past. I am not my limits. I am becoming something greater. Your mindset doesn't just influence how you see the world. It determines how far you'll go in it. So keep building it. Keep stretching it. Keep mastering it. Because the most powerful thing you'll ever create in life is the version of yourself who refused to give up. Let's get real for a moment. You can have the most positive mindset in the world. You can believe in yourself. You can repeat affirmations all day long. But if your actions don't match your mindset, nothing changes. Success isn't a one-time thing. It's a daily practice. It's the result of habits, discipline, repetition. Because here's the reality. Your mindset fuels your habits, and your habits shape your destiny. The power of small wins. People often think success comes from massive action. But real transformation comes from small, consistent action. You don't need to take a giant leap every day. You just need to move forward, even if it's just one step. Wake up 30 minutes earlier. Read 10 pages. Practice discipline when no one's watching. Say no to distractions. Say yes to your purpose. It adds up. Winners are built in the shadows of repetition. Success is built in the boring, not the exciting. Each discipline builds confidence. People think confidence comes from results. But actually, confidence comes from keeping promises to yourself. Every time you show up when you don't feel like it, confidence grows. Every time you finish what you start, belief grows. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, your mindset strengthens. If you want a mindset of a winner, don't chase motivation. Build discipline. Create a routine that supports your mindset. You can't build a strong mindset in a chaotic environment. You need structure. You need rhythm. Here's a simple formula. 1. Morning routine. Start with purpose. Meditation, reading, journaling. 2nd, midday focus. Set clear intentions. Know your top 3 priorities. 3rd, evening review. Reflect on progress. Celebrate small wins. Adjust as needed. Don't underestimate the power of routines. They don't restrict you. They free you from indecision. When your day is guided by your mindset, not your mood, you win. Remind yourself daily. Say this out loud. I am disciplined. I follow through. I act in alignment with the person I'm becoming. I don't rely on feelings. I rely on focus. This is how mindset becomes a way of life, not just a moment of motivation. The world rewards action. The mind rewards alignment. When your thoughts and actions are in harmony, nothing can stop you. You're not just mastering your mind, you're mastering your life. Let's finish strong. You've learned that mastering your mindset is the gateway to success. You've seen how self-talk, discipline, and breaking limits can transform your life. But there's one final piece that ties everything together: your purpose. Because here's the truth: if you don't know why you're doing something, you'll never have the strength to keep doing it when it gets hard. Purpose is the fuel for a powerful mind. Your mindset can only stay strong when it's tied to something meaningful. You're not just trying to make money. You're not just chasing titles. You're building something bigger than you. Maybe it's freedom for your family. Maybe it's proving to yourself that you're capable. Maybe it's leaving a legacy for the next generation. Whatever it is, get clear on it. Write it down. Speak it out loud. Remind yourself daily, this is why I'm doing this. Vision. See it before it's real. The most powerful people in the world saw their future long before it happened. They believed in something they couldn't see yet. They walked toward a dream everyone else called impossible. And that's what you have to do. Visualize your best future. Feel what it will be like to live it. Then reverse engineer it with action. Because once you can see it clearly in your mind, you will fight for it in your life. You have to believe it before the world believes in you. Action. Turn mindset into momentum. Let's be clear. Knowledge is not power. Applied knowledge is. It's not what you know. It's what you do with what you know. Start now. Stop waiting for the perfect time. Stop waiting for permission. Stop doubting your ability. You've got everything you need inside you. You just have to decide to move. You were not born average. You were born to create, to lead, to grow, to win. But none of that happens by chance. It happens by mindset. Master your mind, and you master your world. Stay strong, stay focused, stay hungry. Your greatest days are not behind you. They're waiting for you, just on the other side of belief.